time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, December 26, 2016. Good morning to you all on this lovely Monday morning, December 26, 2016, the day after Christmas here. It's 21 degrees here, not near today's I'll be 37 here at the Peter Channel Morning News at 8:36. Top story at 8:36 is pop back on. George Michael is dead at age of 53, according to the statement released by Michael's London-based publicist Connie Filippo. Russia's emergency situation ministry says divers have recovered fragments from the defense ministry's passenger jet that crashed in the Black Sea. Donald Trump is set to enter an uncommon number of vacancies in the federal courts, and in addition to an open Supreme Court, so he's given the president-elect a monumental opportunity to reshape the judiciary after taking office. President Obama spent his last Christmas in office thanking troops and their families at their service at the Marine Corps base in Hawaii, and a tradition for the President and First Lady Michelle Obama, who also visited troops. Turkey has complained about a lack of aerial support from the U.S.-led coalition in its operation against the Islamic group in northern Syria. China has canceled a Dove-class aircraft carrier, laying sails at East China Sea. Herbal Iraqi security coalition forces have killed 97 ISIS militants in the nation of southern Mosul on Sunday. Iraq's Joint Military Command said it as groups continue to defend its Iraqi base with suicide attacks and artillery. A 240-mile stretch of Interstate 94 in North Dakota was closed due to near impossible travel conditions because winter storm Europe outlays by hundreds of miles of interstate closures in the normal plains and up in the Midwest. Donald Trump and his tough process have begun mapping out the themes that is now addressed next by the president-elect, except Stephen Miller, becoming senior White House advisor to fall, so he read the historic speech. A 63-year-old man, Maine man, lit his estranged wife's house on fire for killing himself with a knife in the front of a mercy personal response to the court at an early Christmas Day blaze. Authorities said the largest police union in the U.S. demanded that members on remove a sheriff from a third-party vendor that supports the Black Lives Matter movement. Manila, the strongest diver to the Philippines since 1945, slowed the country late Christmas Day, bringing death, destruction, threatened of thousands killed for. Washington, former House Speaker Newt Gingrich said Sunday the Florida president of Barack Obama has taken the last few weeks are desperate moves in its meta legacy. In Seacock, two families are displaced during a Christmas night fire that started an Oaks chimney. Fire Captain Michael Bork said that chimneys fire extended nearby walls and into the house's attic. He said the two families were living 195 Anthony Street were displaced by the blaze that caused an estimated $25,000 to $30,000 damage. The fire was reported around 8:25 p.m. No injuries were reported. Hull, Massachusetts, authorities say carbon monoxide leak has led to the displacement of 60 people from an apartment building in Hull. Fire Chief Chris Mistress said officials responded to a 13-unit building around 9 a.m. But Sunday calls from residents were to the side of carbon monoxide detectors. Firefighters detected high level of carbon monoxide and evacuated the residents. Worcester said a 23-year-old who had been sent part of the incident was taken to South Hospital where he died. Officials determined whether his death was related to carbon monoxide. He wasn't immediately identified. Lawrence, Massachusetts fire officials say at Christmas Eve pig roast sparked the fire at triple-decker home in Lawrence. China has reduced the amount of money it pays newly committed solar and wind power generators for their electricity in order to reflect the declines of the construction costs. The country's price regulator, economic planner, said Monday. Congressional Democrats say they will try to force the Republican president overall U.S. tax code by portraying it as a boon for the rich and portrays President-elect Donald Trump's campaign promise in the fight for working Americans. How J.P. Morgan could not save Italy's problem bank yet. China's boyfriend reporting for Donald Trump as Donald Trump was selected to president on a platform of politics not as usual, so defending the endurance of the world effects. Post-World War II rules like that, although that has shifted and traditional roles shed. The dinosaur Lemnosaurus, it's justly both with broken teeth but became toothless. When it became adult, the transformation made shed a light in the evolution of birds late. Just days before Christmas at a Pacific War was recorded at the North Pole. I believe that sits nearly 90 miles to the south, registered at a temperature of 31 degrees. In December 2006, ExxonMobil Corporation committed 2 days of environmental and fixed experts out of a real retreat in the basin out of Blue Ridge Mountain, Virginia. Hanging is middle back to the against it. Ebola was found to be 100% effective according to the study published in the lesson on Thursday. A 5-month-old baby received a miracle liver transplant at Catholic Christmas only 40 minutes after he went on the National Register. Cancer patient wins year-free piece of what he's doing. It was truly amazing. At 10-day-old, weapons and figures about nurse planning balonies. Found during the condolence section at NICU at the Maggie Women's Health in the UPC in Oakland as one day in the opioid epidemic. Peter Childers is now at 8:41 on this. Sunday morning on this Monday morning, the day after Christmas, and it's time now for Sports Report Plus. Yesterday, the Boston Celtics defeat the New York Knicks 119-114. Tonight, the Celtics and the Bruins have it out off. Toss puts the dagger in. Denver playoff says, when the Chiefs are goal line, leading 27-10, they bring in Big Man, 346-pound Dante Poirier, equivalent to the World Fish period that buried the 80s to take direct back, taking a run. Forrest and fuzz the jump pass and 3 2 for the touchdown. Peter Childers is now 8:42 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Let's admit to it. Civilized spokesperson about a lazy disabled bus. Can't be derailed. It's looking good as it is on a Monday. It's on a Sunday schedule on a Monday. Here because Monday is the day after Christmas, but it's looking good and the ferry's day out looking good. And get will operate on a Saturday fixed route bus schedule today because of the day after Christmas. Okay, take a look at 95 and step by sides. Back to the Madison stretch. But how is it? Boways and Vermont Director made at Massachusetts Connecticut Rhode in New York City out. Looking good there, say 87 to step by sides. Back up to the Canadian border. Up in Champlain, New York, and out with 15 step by side. Back to the before the U.S. border, Severn, Quebec. Peter Childers is 8:43 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. And let's take a look at national radar, where some snow showers from central and eastern portions of Nova Scotia and eastern portions of Prince Edward, some snow showers from northeastern Ontario, western Quebec and Ontario, some sleet on Ontario, a lot of rain showers from Michigan all the way down to Texas here, and some spotty rain showers from Tennessee down to Georgia, down to South Carolina, down for the Florida coast. Spotty snow showers from the Dakotas and Minnesota, and then up in the southern Ontario, western Ontario, straight to the Saskatchewan. Rain showers from western portions of California, and rain showers in southwestern portions of California. Snow flares from eastern Idaho to central Wyoming here, and rain showers off the southern tip of Florida and northwestern Cuba. Okay, hazardous weather outlook because day 1 today, tonight, wind rise with day 2 for 7, Tuesday for Sunday, confidence to decrease of northern for Thursday. Into Thursday night, the bulk of the cumulus storm may be combined in western and central Massachusetts and the coastal plain may be waiting to be some smoke with onset. Northern Italy, depending on storm will be made somewhat uncertain time. There are also the low risk of wind advisory late Thursday and Friday. Wind advisory means that in effect from midnight tonight to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Tuesday. Location southern Rhode Island and southeast Massachusetts. Wind southwest at 50-25 miles with gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Time of late tonight and early Tuesday. Winds in this magnitude could down some small tree limbs and branches. Isolated power is possible. Wind advisory means that it's sustained winds at 31-39 miles and expected to gust between 46 and 57 miles an hour. Winds in strong are capable of down to small tree limbs and branches possible cause of isolated power outages. Driving will also be difficult, especially for high-profile vehicles. Use extra caution. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, most skies cover 37 degrees. Cold wind becoming the southeast wind at 6 miles an hour in the afternoon. For tonight, shower like May after 10 p.m. Cloud wind temperature rising around 52 by 5 a.m. Some wind about 7 to 50 miles gusts as high as 39 miles an hour. Just reaching 7% numerous amounts at 10 quarter inch possible for Tuesday. Showers made before 9 a.m. Temperature followed by 44 degrees by 5 p.m. Southwest about 10 to 50 miles coming. West of the afternoon, winds gusts at 36 miles an hour. Just reaches 9%. Nupus month less than 7 inch possible for Tuesday. Podcast about 27 degrees. West about 6 miles an hour for Wednesday. Most sunny podcast about 3 about 25 degrees. North is about 5 to 7 miles an hour for Thursday. Snow likely between 8 a.m. and noon. Then wait, either 41 degrees. Chest is 8% for Thursday. And chest rate for midnight. Mostly clouds got about 29 degrees. Chest rate is 50% for Friday. Most sunny podcast about 3 to 22 degrees. Saturday, sunny's got about 33 degrees. Sunny on it. Chance of snow showers. Mostly clouds got about 23 degrees. And chest rate is 40%. And New Year's Day. Chest rate of snow showers. Put got about 44 degrees. And chest rate is 40%. Currently in Taunton, it's 83 degrees. The humidity 81%. It's first guys. In Taunton, it's 23 degrees. Humidity 7%. And Mansfield is 24. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel morning news on this December 26, 2016. Day. Monday morning, I'm Peter saying, good morning, good positive, good day, and I'll see you for the Peter Channel news report. I give it a good morning.